Hello friends, welcome to the session of Visitor Design Pattern Demo. In this session, I will show you how we can resolve the daily programming issue using the Visitor Design Pattern. As we know that there are lots of design patterns. There are basically three types of design patterns: creational, structural, and behavioral. In creational, there are abstract factory, builder, factory method, prototype, and singleton. And in structural, adapter, bridge, composite, decorator, facade, flyweight, and proxy. And in behavioral category, chain of responsibility, command interpreter, iterator, mediator, momento, observer, state, strategy, template method, and visitor. Visitor pattern is used for separating of business logic and algorithm from an object data structure. That is, we will write data structure separately and its algorithm for business logic separately, so that if data structure is changed, then there should not be change in visitor logic, and if a visitor is changed, then there should not be changed in data. In It's a visitor pattern formal definition like object structure element and concrete element and visitor and concrete visitor. Let's correlate it with an real world example. Visitor pattern real world example. Suppose I'm taking as example of salary which is being credited to an employee account every month. So a salary is created to imply, and it's have a component like monthly salary earning, monthly salary deductions, annual investment, monthly expenses. So it's an object structure, and there is a visitor which is having logic for calculating net annual earning. Let's think that it's have any other visitor like I'm adding tax calculation and net annual investment, net annual earning, or like that. So if I add multiple visitors, then that should not affect the structure of the original data. That is, if I add any number of visitor here, that will not affect the actual structure of imply and its classes. To understand it in better way, I have created two examples in which one example is calculating tax, net annual earning, and net annual investment, and other parts using the visitor pattern, and another one is calculating all those things without visitor pattern, so that you can easily identify that what is the difference when we are calculating it using visitor pattern and when we are using it without visitor pattern. You can find my textual blogs and source code of this video at the following path, and let me show you those codes. Here it's earning tax in India without a visitor pattern. So I have created an application which is calculating tax and other things. So let's have a look at the structure of the classes. I have created some classes like monthly salary deductions, monthly salary earning. In monthly salary earning, um, there are property like month name, basic salary, HRA exemption, conveyance allowance, personal allowance, medical allowance, telephone bill, food card bill, other bills, and in monthly deductions, we have month name, provident fund, employee contribution, employer contribution, tax, and other parts, and annual investment, and monthly expense. In monthly expenses like rent and other things. So we have main classes: monthly expenses, annual investment, monthly salary deduction, and monthly salary earning. And all, I have created list for all these classes in the imply class. And now I'm going to write the logic of calculating things in a main method. So calculate net earning of the year. I have created a variable with double data type, net annual earning or net earning of the year, and here I'm running a for each loop on each element. So for each on emp dot monthly salary earning, all this component is being added, and then running a for each loop on monthly salary deductions, and these parts uh, will be deducted from the earnings. So um, here written minus equal to and deducting all these parts. Let's say that I need to calculate, let's calculate taxable amount. Here I'm running a for each loop on monthly salary earning and adding all the components of monthly salary earnings to the taxable amount, and then deducting all the components of monthly salary deductions from the taxable amount, because these deductions are non-taxable, and then also deducting the monthly expenses like monthly rent and other things, and also deducting the annual investment from the taxable amount. You can see that here I have written add data for employee. I have added some dummy data for this also. You can see this dummy data. This is the dummy data which I have added for monthly salary, basic HRA and other parts. Also added data for annual investment like medical policy for parents, house loan, education, other things. Let's run it. You can see that net annual earning is 29 lakh 400, and annual taxable amount is 21 lakh 24,700. Let's do the same thing with the help of Vista pattern. Here I have not changed more, just created some interfaces. I have created one interface, public interface iSalary, and another one is iVisitor. So in iSalary, I have written a method public. I have written a method void accept, and it will accept argument of type iVisitor. And in interface iVisitor created a widget method which will accept argument of different type like monthly salary earning, monthly salary deduction, monthly expenses, and annual investment, and implemented the iSalary interface to all the classes of employee, and even with employee also. So implemented iSalary with employee, and with monthly salary, monthly deduction, monthly expenses. So let's see what changes I have done. Uh, in each classes I have implemented the interface iSalary and its method accept, and in accept just passing the, in accept just writing visitor.widget and passing reference of this. The same thing will be done for other classes like in annual investment also visitor.widget this, and for monthly deduction this is the same visitor.widget this, and for monthly salary earning also the same visitor.widget this, and all other things remain same which you have seen in last example, that we were in that I am calculating all those things without visitor pattern. And now move to main logic. Let's see the logic of calculation. So in previous example I was calculating all those things in main method, but here I will not write all those things. I will segregate the business logic from actual structure. So for calculating a taxable amount, I have created a taxable amount visitor. For calculating net annual earning visitor, I have created a net annual earning visitor. So in this class, I have written and I have taken a data type double, and variable is net earning of the year, and running for each loop on monthly salary earning, and adding all the components of the earning, and then running a for each loop. Sorry, in previous example I was running the for each loop, but here I am not running any for each loop. Just I have used the widget method, and inside the widget I have written the logic of net earning of the year, and adding all those things, and in the running the widget of, as you can see that when I was creating visitor, at that time I have created a widget method, and which can accept the argument of type monthly earning, monthly deduction, annual investment, and annual expenses. But I'm not doing anything with, so I have written just do nothing. And so move to next, like I'm calculating taxable amount visitor. Then I will just implement this, that a public void widget of type monthly earning, and calculating taxable amount, adding all those components which belongs to monthly salary earnings, and deducting the components of taxable amount. That is, the logic is same which I have written in previous. All the logics are same, just the thing is that in that case I was using for each loop, and it was going to all the elements and iterating there, and that was written on the main method, but here I am segregated it. And if I have to add a new visitor, I can add new visitor and add that logic separately, and if I add that logic separately, I do not need to change the actual structure. That is, I do not need to make any changes in the employee class, or monthly salary earning class, or monthly deduction class, or annual investment class. Suppose I have to add one more visitor, like I want to calculate PF contribution for the year, so I can add a new visitor, PF contribution visitor, and that can just calculate the PF contribution from the employee, and PF contribution from the employer. So I have to just write a new visitor, and just I will call widget method, and accept, it will accept parameter argument of class monthly earning, monthly deduction, monthly expenses, and annual investment, and it will provide the complete detail, and you can see the result, it will provide you the same result, that's annual earning, this um, its same result. So you can see that how using visitor pattern we can segregate our business logic from the actual data structure. That's the benefit of using visitor pattern